It is almost 500 kilometres long. It has 208 crossings. All of them open, without customs, checkpoints or delay. That's because there is peace, but also because the UK and Ireland are in the EU's single market and customs union. But for Theresa May, Brexit means leaving both.
We are very clear that we will be leaving the customs union and we will be in future able, outside that customs union, able to develop our own independent trade policy.
For businesses like Balkas Timber and Enniskillen in the north, what happens next is shrouded in uncertainty.
If we have 23,000 commercial trailers crossing backwards and forwards across what would the future European border every single year, that's an enormous activity if we suddenly have a barrier put in the way of them.
Balkas employs 300 people and has a turnover of 100 million euros. Much of its raw timber comes from plantations in Ireland. Here, it rolls through computer-controlled conveyors and is then shaped and sliced into planks for the building trade. The final product is loaded onto trucks like this one, which then drive the 40-minute journey back into Ireland and on to European markets. Crossing the border for companies like Balkas and hundreds of others on either side of the border has become a crucial part of daily business routine here. It's almost second nature. Reimposing any kind of hard border with customs checks and security will have real economic implications. It could also do serious damage to the peace process. How to keep the border open has become one of the most divisive issues in the negotiations. The British government says there are technological solutions. The EU and others are sceptical, and there are growing calls for the UK to stay in some kind of customs union.
We've had 45 years to create the unity of purpose that exists within the EU and to create to make efficient our trading processes. We're now trying to draw a line and effectively bring a guillotine down on that in a very short period of time. We're simply not equipped to do it.
In the not-too-distant past, the border and the British troops who manned it were the focus of Republican gunmen. Any sign of a British presence here could inspire Republican extremists once more. No one wants that. The UK and the EU both insist there can be no hard border. But how the British government can have the Brexit it says it wants without one is a question that so far it's been unable to answer. Simon McGregor-Wood, TRT World, on the Irish border.